Parents, watch what you do in front of your kids because children nowadays mimic on everything they see.
And the recipe so it can be marinated. The actual beef.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Duchess. So on this episode, I want to try to help you all parents to understand y'all's kids nowadays with this generation. Every kid is not the same, but a lot of kids are certain ways, and the parents are not able to really understand where they're coming from. So I'm gonna give you all a few examples of my own life and how it affected me throughout life. So first section I want to talk about is mimicking. When I was a kid, I heard and saw a lot of things that my parents did or other family members have done around me, or I will see what my other peers did in school or around me. So mimicking, I remember when I was younger, I think I was in elementary school, right? And I had cousins, a lot of guy cousins. Well, I used to hang around a lot of guy cousins, right? So they would be older than me, a lot older than me, probably in high school or whatever. And I used to see them with so many girls around them. So from me seeing and hearing what they would say to their girlfriends or friends, I would grasp that. And I used to so I was thinking that I should have a lot of guys around me, not only from the family members, but just in general. So growing up throughout school, I should just be around the guys because, in my opinion, the girls used to be jealous of me. So I always hung around the guys because the guys was always laid back, chilled, what have you. So I used to always flirt and just talk to a whole bunch of different guys. And I thought that was cool. I thought that was okay. But me growing up, it's okay to have guy friends, but it's not okay to have as many boyfriends as I thought it was okay. Just comparing the two between my cousins and myself. It's okay for guys to have friends. Well, technically it's not, but they don't have a certain name. They don't have a certain name because they guys. Whereas me as a female, I will get a certain name, I'll be called a hoe or she's a slut, blah blah blah. Right? Another example I would give is growing up in a household or my cousins. My cousins could be another example. They always used to cuss. I used to always hear cuss words or I swear to God this, I swear to God that. But as a child, I thought that was okay. I will be around friends and start cussing, just start every other word was a cuss word. And I just thought that was cool. I just thought that was cool. That's the best thing ever, right? But swearing and cussing is not good. So I'm just saying, like, be careful on what you do around kids, especially the toddlers, because they do what they see. They do what they hear. They look at TV shows, they look at all that. So just be careful what you do around toddlers and kids nowadays, because they will grasp on what they are seeing and they are taught without you all realizing what you are doing to pursue the kids into doing certain things for like cussing and everything. So just be careful. And other category I want to talk about is survival mode. Like how these kids always have to present themselves as surviving in this world. So, an example for me for survival mode is I'm not really talking about myself, but when I was a kid, I knew this girl from my church, and her mama passed away when she was real young, at a young age, right? So with her mom not being around, it was only her dad and her brother. Her dad was always working, and her brother, I guess, never really paid her any attention. So my mom, she realized that she wasn't getting the proper care or what have you. So mom eventually took her in, and she was able to provide for the girl, like showing her love and showing her love, right? So the girl, I guess she started getting jealous because she saw how me and my siblings were, well, how our parents provided and looked out for us. Like I said, my mom used to do the same thing for her. But I guess she felt that we were giving more attention to her, so she started saying she don't want to be with us anymore, and she decided that she wanted to go stay with another church member. And that church member she was staying with, like the lady of the house was home, but the lady had a son that was a little. She had 3 kids, and her youngest son used to always have friends over, and his friends was always guys. So from her being there at the house with all them guys and things like that, like stuff started happening, and she was basically, I guess, like she was basically emotional because I guess she wanted to be home with her family, which is understandable because nobody wants to be with somebody else unless they really have to. But she wasn't getting the attention that she was looking for, so she started messing with the guy friends and things like that, and basically she was putting herself in a predicament that she wasn't trying to be in. But she did that because she was basically surviving, like making sure she was happy and doing things to make her happy, to make herself happy, because she wasn't happy anymore growing up. So kids does things because they don't feel the love and affection. So they going elsewhere to find that 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 missing place and that missing place that they're looking for. So understand. So parents, I would say that show your kids, try to show your kids as much love as possible, even when they don't want to come to you for the love and affection. But try to make sure that you doing as much as you can to keep your kids at home with you instead of going out in the street trying to find love and affection. Because the streets, everyone knows the streets ain't good. So just try your best to be careful with that. Just try. But I'm not trying to bash you all or anything. I'm not trying to tell you all how to raise your kids. But all I'm referring to is just be careful with what you do around your kids. Also, I want to remind y'all kids that your parents are always in survival mode when it comes down to you all, especially the ones that shows the love and affection to you all as a parent. They always making it about you. If you all are hungry, who do you call? If you all get in trouble at school, who do you call? If you need some shoes, some clothes, who do you call? Your parents are the first people that you call. And with that being said, you should know right there that they'll do anything for you. By keeping a roof over your head, by making sure you have food in your stomach, and also by making sure that you are safe. If you have someone that want to bully, that want to fight you, who do you call and tell your mom, oh, such and such is trying to fight me? Your mom, your dad will go to that person's parents to let them know what's going on and to see how the solution can be fixed between y'all as kids. So just remember at all times that even though you're feeling depressed, sad, you don't think you're having the love and affection from your mom, your dad, go talk to them because they will always be there for you no matter what. They're your survivors. They're your heroes. Look at them as your heroes. But until next time, I don't want to keep on talking your head off about this stuff. But I just wanted to put in the parents' ears a way on how they can relate to their child. And also, I wanted to make sure that you all kids remember that your parents are always going to be there for you. Even if you don't think so for that moment, it's going to pay off eventually. So just be careful. Be careful what you do around the kids, and kids, be careful how you treat your parents. Until next time, it's your girl, Duchess.